I cannot believe that this finally happened. We've been waiting for this moment for a very long time, something to kind of change the winds in our sales, something to really spark excitement in the market, flip things around to get us back going again. And it looks like that happened yesterday. We recorded the first ever Grayscale spot Bitcoin ETF inflows. Yes, you heard me right. Inflows. We know that every single workday of the week since inception, Grayscale has been dumping GBTC, whether that's due to creditors, whether that's due to the shuffle from one institution to the other, whatever. They have been dumping every single work week morning or work weekday morning. All right. And yesterday, they actually had an inflow of $63 million worth of BTC. This is probably the single biggest thing you can attribute to this pump that we're seeing over the last 24 hours. In fact, you guys can see that ADA is loving this. BTC is loving this. The whole market is loving this news and gaining some ground. And that's very exciting. Now, what I have to say is this. You guys can see that BTC has blown through the bottom of its trend, exploded out the top of its trend. Again, if you guys use my indicator to pick up some of these great positions, you've done a great job. Again, there's DCA opportunities that have flashed here. Now, I will say this, ADA is showing this very similar thing here. You guys can see it, DCA opportunity. Again, if you guys do want to check out my indicator and use it, there is a 30-day money-back guarantee. The link's in the description below. Definitely make sure to check it out because look at how things are performing so far. I think ADA is up about 13% from this point. BTC is up a very similar percentage from this point. And what I have to say is this, we just have to watch and see if we have enough momentum, right? Is this enough excitement and enough hype to continue this run? Well, it's all dependent on what retail decides to do. Does retail see this as the moment that the tides are turning, where things are in fact changing? Well, if the last 24 hours showed us anything, it's that they sure think so, right? Typically, BTC does not make moves like this, but that's what we're seeing. Now, I have to say this, the indicator is showing a possible DCA out opportunity. Again, this doesn't mean this is the top or anything like that. It has shown some of that sometimes in the past. You guys can see over the last few months, it's only flashed once, and it was a local high before a correction down. But I do have to show you guys this as well, right? On our way up with that much momentum, DCA out opportunities, but doesn't always indicate the top. We have to see if this extension continues. We probably got to get up to the higher 60s. That's the big thing we're contending with. For ADA right now, we are again approaching our trend line. This may be where we try to tap this. Now, what's interesting about this ADA formation is this feels very, very similar to what we were dealing with back in October at the very bottom. If you guys look back here, this formation at the bottom, this kind of chop, this overall bearishness, this max pain that ADA was dealing with, it feels very, very similar from a sentiment standpoint, from a price performance standpoint. That kind of seems like where we're at. And right now with ADA setting a similar floor, like we were doing down here at about 24 cents, setting this similar floor up here at about 42 or so, it looks like this might be our hard bounce. Now it's a question again of does ADA, just emerge out of here with the rest of the market, build some excitement, or does it come back down? Maybe a retest, right? Forming maybe a triple bottom, something like that. But we'll have to just wait and see how this all plays out. Just know that this may be, in fact, where the market direction changes overall. All right, that's the biggest thing that people need to understand. For those that were calling for lower prices, if this flow continues this way, if Grayscale now has flipped the switch and they continue to buy consistently, it's going to be very, very hard to push the market down. We've probably seen a bunch of shorts liquidated over the last 24 hours. Would not surprise me if the short positions try to pile on top of here and push things down further. And just we see a lot of rinse and repeat like we saw a couple months ago. So I appreciate you guys as always. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts below, but have a great day. Catch you guys in the next one. Take care.